Harvey Johnson from the Book Breakers. My partner is not here today, but we will see her next week or on the Couch Conversation or Teen Talk. So, but today I have with me Miss Ramona Williams. She's going to be talking to us about her business that she does. It's called Healing Hands, and she makes some beautiful decorative placements, center places, wreaths, and a lot more. So, Miss Ramona, you know the people are interested. I already know part of your story. How did you get started doing this, and how did you become so good at coordinating colors and putting them together? Now, me, I will put brown, green because I'm earth tone. But how did you get started?
Actually, literally, I had a desire. It was in my heart to do it, and I watched a friend, one of my girlfriends. She does the same thing, and I was watching how she did it.
Yeah.
So I became interested in how she was doing it. Okay. So all of a sudden, I got a desire to do this, to make my own centerpieces and flower pots, and all that I make is because I'm not trying to pay nobody all this money to come in and do it.
Right.
I can do it myself. So I taught myself with the help of my girlfriend to do it.
Okay.
How to do it.
Okay. So were there any classes involved or anything like that help you further your knowledge and skill on?
No, I just think that God gave me an understanding of how to do it at first. But I did look into some classes.
Okay.
Michael's. I looked into Michael's, and Michael's, the fee that they charge, it's okay. But at the time, I didn't have the cash to do it. So I went on doing it on my own.
Exactly.
And let my girlfriend show me how to do certain things. And I wound up, got interested, and I started doing it.
Okay. Well, now I want you to know she has a beautiful vase piece here. So can you tell us about that? That is so gorgeous.
Well, this is one that I put together myself and I made. And the colors that I coordinate, because I like my colors to coordinate. I don't like my colors to be off.
Okay, so where did these colors come from? What are they in conjunction with?
These colors are from a store that I went at, and I applied, and I brought these flowers. And because my living room is this color, my living room is this color, like a light green, white, and it got a little black in it. So I coordinated these colors together. This is something like you would call a little brush thing that you put. Yeah, I'm gonna take it out. Okay. You put it in there. It's just and it's got like little pearls and stuff on it.
Give it a little sparkle.
So try to give it a little sparkle and stuff.
Okay. Now see, I wouldn't know how to do that. Like I said, I would have brown, green. I'm earth tone. Hello, look at me today.
But I love these colors because it all blends in with my living room. So when you come in my house and you see my vases, things I made, you'll see that all the colors blend in. They come together, and that's the same way I do even on Christmas, on the holidays. I blend all of my colors together, whatever colors. I love blue and silver and white. But this year I'm not going to do blue, silver, and white. I'm going to do probably a white angel with white on, and make some bowls and put around it, different color bowls, Christmas bowls, and put around it.
Wait a minute.
To make it look real pretty.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, now you said to do bowls because I can't even tie. Listen. So do you make your own bowl?
Yes, I make my own bowls. My friend, I have a friend that showed me how to make the bowls. So I make my own bowls.
Yeah.
And I put them on my wreaths that I make centerpieces. I make little the swaggy kind of like things. But I don't, with the flowers, I buy the flowers. Also with the swag and with the wreath, I also buy the wreath. But I just put on what I needed, the colors to put on. And whatever coordinating colors that you would have me to put on, this is what I put on. I always ask someone when they want me to make them something, a centerpiece, pot of flowers, a wreath, or whatever they want me to make. I usually ask what the colors are. And Give me colors that coordinate. Don't give me no all colors, because then I have a hard time trying to get it coordinated in there.
What can you do with brown?
Well, if you want brown, I can always find another color that can go with brown. Because I mean, I have brown here.
Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely gorgeous.
The only reason I have this brown in here is because my carpet.
Ah.
And I wanted all the colors because my living room is green, white, and black. So I wanted, and I have brown carpet on the floor. So I try to get all the colors.
So can we show this again? I mean, this is gorgeous to me. This is absolutely gorgeous. I hope you can see all those beautiful colors. It is absolutely gorgeous.
And I like the pearls on it as well. You know, the same as I do my fireplace. I put my little stockings up there, and then I put my little garland around the fireplace and put my little bowls or whatever I want on there.
Yes.
Or whatever.
Yes.
I just like to decorate. That's me. I'm into decorating.
So, Miss Ramona, now, like I understand. No, let me answer this first. So when people want to use your services, I don't want to get into how much it's charged, not even on thing they can contact you. So can you give them your contact information to where they can find you or contact you about doing a centerpiece? Or
Sure. My business is under Ramona Gifted Hands is the name of the business. And like my contact would be my first and last name, which would be Ramona Williams, all lowercase letters, at gmail.com.
All right. I like that. These are gifted hands. Hello. You want the centerpiece? Come on. Gifted hands right there. And Ms. Ramona, can you talk a little bit about you talked about how you got started doing it, and it was your desire and your passion, and so you turned it into a business.
Actually, I turned it into a hobby because I like doing this. I turned it into a hobby. This is something I like to do. I like to decorate. I don't have the money to pay nobody to come in and do my decoration, like the White House and all those people, those rich folks. I don't have that.
Look, if you get one booking with the White House, that's all you need. Hello?
Yeah, that's all I need.
Just
all
one.
I need. I'm praying on that one. That's all I need.
White House, Gifted Hands, Ramona Williams. Check her out. I'm telling you, for your Christmas tree decorating in the White House, call her.
You know, most of the time, though, Miss Bobby, I get people that be complaining about the prices. And I said, well, if you go to Michael's, and you go to Joann Fabrics, and you go to JC Moore or whatever, and you look in those stores, and you see their prices on their wreaths, their centerpieces, everything they made, even to the bowl, they charge down to the bowl. You have to pay somewhere between $6, $7, $8. It might be higher now because everything.
You said the wreath?
No, not the wreath, but the bowl.
Oh,
the bowl itself that you would want. But see, that's why I make my own bowls, so I don't have to pay nobody to do anything. To make
like I said, I can't tie, so I don't know nothing.
And if you go in and you find this type of stuff, like the flowers and things, that even the flowers are a little bit high. Because I went in, I did a raven's wreath for someone, and I used ribbon instead of just a wreath. I did the ribbon where you put the ribbon through the little wire wreath. I used the wire wreath, and that thing was so much glitter. I was like, oh no, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to work with this anymore. It's too much glitter. It's too much glitter. But like I say, if you go into Michael's and you go into JC Moore and all those places and you find this type of stuff, read the stuff that you want, the colors that you want to coordinate. If you look at their wreaths and their centerpieces, they are very high. They are very high. They charge you somewhere between $100, $200, $300 for. It depends. And even they do Halloween wreaths and all that. And if you want a religious one, that costs you some money. It costs you some money.
But Ms. Ramona, now I can understand or attest with you in regards to things being so high and so expensive, but because for me, I do knitting and crocheting and sewing. So when I see something that I like, And I said, oh my, I go and look at that stitch. I said, okay, I can do this.
Mhm.
I might turn it around so it fit my taste, but I will make it for myself.
Mhm.
And then like you say, it cuts down on the cost. Yes, but people have to pay you for what you're worth.
Right.
I mean, your work. You've gone to school to get this done. You got the knowledge, the skill, the know-how. And if you don't know how to do it, come on, pay the money.
Yeah,
I will.
Most of the time I can understand some people are budget, they on a budget, and they
Mhm.
may not can afford to pay, the full price. I try to be lenient with people as far as the
Business is
prices is
business, though.
concerned, but the labor itself alone.
Yes.
The labor alone, it's a lot. It costs a lot. And for me, I don't drive a car, but I have to take the bus. So it's a lot to get out there and wait on the bus and get to where the store you need to get to. And then you get there and find out they don't have all the colors that you want. You're like, oh, I got to go somewhere else on the bus and look. So the labor is not fun. The labor is basically the labor that once someone put into what they're making, what they're doing. And when I do what I do, I like to do it right. I don't just slap it all together like some people may slap it all together and put it any kind of way. I like to coordinate my stuff, and I like to do it. I said, my mother used to say, if you're going to do something, do it right.
Do it right.
Do it right. If you do it right the first time, you ain't got to worry about going back.
Hey, like I said, brown, green, that's me. I don't coordinate it like that. Now, clothes I'm okay with, only because I just learned. Hello.
Yeah, even with clothes, Miss Bobby, even with clothes, because I like to coordinate my clothes. I always put light color with dark color. The Lord gave me that. He put that. He dropped that in my spirit to do, and that's what I do: coordinate the colors. And sometimes when I'm getting my clothes out on Sunday or whatever, or for church, I look at it and I say, that's not going to go. I think I need to, maybe if I get this color, it'll bring out that color.
Right.
It'll set it off, in other words, So that's
the same way you
I
do with the flowers in your decorating.
Right, with my decoration. I also like to do weddings and set up, because I like the tablecloths, the napkins, if you can see my dining room table, you can see how I have it set up with the napkins and everything, all the 9-yard things I have it set up with. I have it set up. That's just me. I get, sometimes mostly it hits me more around the holidays that I'll get out and decorate. And I just put this and that. And sometimes my son will say, well, Mom, you got too much stuff. I said, well, this is my house. You do your house the way you want yours, and I do the house the way I want mine. So
now, Miss Ramona, you brought some examples, pictures rather, and I want you to talk to our audience about some of those. So I'm gonna set this. I hope you guys can see it. This board, and you can talk to them about what's what.
Let me move my chair.
And I'm just going to stand out of the picture.
Okay. On this board.
I think we need to move it up closer to them.
Yeah. So on this board, you have where I did a centerpiece for Christmas. And I put candles. I put candles to it. And then here is like I did a piece. And I want to put this in my bathroom because at the time I had my bathroom was black and white. You can see where I did my bathroom. Up here, I wanted green and white. So I kind of change it around every now and then. My kids used to get upset and get mad at that too. Here, I put this together. This is in my bathroom as well.
I want you to get to this one. This is gorgeous.
Okay, this is the fan that I put on my wall over top of my sink is what I do. And this is like, I always tell my kids, don't mess with my towels and things that I put in my bathroom, because I put these things in there for decoration, not for you to wipe your hands on.
So how are we supposed to wipe our hands when we use
that's why it's called paper towels. It's called paper towels is what I usually use. And over here on the up part on the right side, yes, that's also my bathroom. I do my decoration, not my towels and everything, how I put it together. And my wreaths, these are wreaths that I did for some people. I don't have the up to date.
These are for someone else.
Right. The up to date.
Can they see that?
Yeah, the up to date ones are pictures that I did wreaths, because I do, like I say, I do my own bowls These are my bowls.
Okay.
I do my own
this
bowls.
Is gorgeous. I like that. That's gorgeous.
And I do my own Christmas tree. I do my own tree.
Mhm.
My tree last year was like gold, silver, blue, and white that I did it.
Mhm.
And this is another one that I've done of centerpieces and stuff. And I do on that one time. This is my bathroom where I had my bathroom peach, black, and white, and it was real pretty, real pretty. But I have a time when I put my towels in there. My kids like to wipe their hands
But
off.
that's what you.
And I'm like, no, they for
that.
that. They for decoration. They're not for to be used. Oh, don't fall, Miss Barbie. Don't. It's not to wipe your hands on, friends. It's for decoration. It's
Don't go to her house and use the bathroom. Go before you get there.
You can use the bathroom at my house. Yes, you
You
can.
better take some tissue.
But I will have a roll of paper towels in there for you to wipe your hands on. You can tear off and wipe your hands on.
Oh my God. Dang, Miss Ramona. Oh, can you give them your contact information one more time? Those were some gorgeous pieces.
Well,
Now I've been in her house.
I can hold up my card if you
Mhm,
can
mhm,
see it. It's
I
Ramona
think you're gonna have to go
Gifted
closer.
Hands. It's at Ramona Williams
Mhm.
at gmail.com.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Any of you need some of these gorgeous pieces? I mean, they're gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Did you do a little thing for me? Or you were supposed to? Which one?
I think I did. I also did a vase. I don't know. It's on here. I put it on here, my little vase. That you probably can see the little vase.
Now you know I can't see.
Well,
that.
I don't have my glasses
on.
on. But anyway, it's a little vase on my business cards. It's how I set
Mhm.
my business cards up, giving them a little pictures of activities of things that I've done, so they can see when I pass out these business cards, they can see. Well, this is the type of stuff that I make.
Absolutely, absolutely. You were mentioning that you do weddings, parties, and
Yes,
and,
I like weddings, parties, get-togethers, however they want me to set up their table and everything. I do all of that. I like to do that type of stuff because to me it's fun. It's fun. It's very much fun to me, and I enjoy what I do. I enjoy it. I enjoy what I do. And again, my business is Ramona's Gifted Hands at Ramona Williams at gmail.com. Gmail.com. The G, not J. G.com.
Okay, they got you. The G, not the J. All right, all right. But Miss Ramona, one more thing. And your daughter, can you mention about what she does? I know that she hasn't anything to do, but there's a gift that seemed like you passed on to her. So
my baby girl, she does catering. She's a catering. Her business is Warren's Girl, and she does that. She does catering for weddings, any type of get together. She does it for parties. She does dinners. She does all of that. And she does also for her church. She does it for her church. And then I have an oldest daughter that also, she does this type of work. She doesn't do as far as this, but she does weddings and she does makeup and everything.
That's what I need.
Hers is called Diva, I think it's Diva Original or something like that.
Okay.
And that's what
I
she does.
Need to hook up with her.
She does her business.
So it seems like all of you have that gifted hands.
That's the Lord. The Lord put them gifted hands in everybody. Everybody got a gift. Everybody has a gift that they can use. It's just a matter of fact of realizing the gift that you got and put it to use. That's the thing.
Right. Absolutely. So you out there, you never know what your gift may be. So until you step out there and try something, it might not look so hot the first time. I'm just saying.
Trying.
Yeah, keep trying.
Say practice make perfect.
Exactly, because I think the first hat or whatever it was that I made, it was too small to go on my head because I did not know how to expand it. See, and then until I learned, then I could do whatever I wanted to do. Exactly. But Miss Ramona, we appreciate you so much for coming on the show, talking about your business, Gifted Hands, Ramona's Gifted Hands. Don't forget
I should have
that.
said God's gifted hands, because it's actually God.
But he put the gift in you.
Yes, he did. Yes,
Exactly. And he puts the gift in us to use, not to sit on. But you know what I do? I just thought of it, just hit me. A lot of our Black men are talented.
They're very talented.
But they're not doing anything with the gift. It brings me back to my son. Now, see, my son can draw. He can just draw. Me, I need something to look at in order to draw it. If I can't see it in my head, I can't draw it. You'll get a stick figure. I'm just saying. But if the picture is vibrant in my head, I can draw it. But and live figures, I draw those well. So, but like I said, he can just draw, sit there and draw. I can't do that
because he has the gift. He has the talent to do that.
Right. And these little cartoon figures, I believe he drew Kissinger, and who's that other man that had that birthmark on his head right there?
I have no idea who that is.
I can't think of the name, but him and Kissinger was in the office at the same time. And he drew them to the exact T to look just like them. I'm saying, wow, that's awesome. But I want to say to the men out there, even the women, come on, you have a gift in you. You have a talent and you put it to use. That can be your income. That can be your avenue of getting more money or making more money. You never know until you try it. Put yourself out there. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices to do what we have to do. So, but
like you, I tried to crochet and stuff. I had a time trying to get the right knot and start it off. I had the problem of starting it. So I said, oh God, that's not my gift. My hands is for this. My hands are for making flowers and centerpieces and doing other stuff, decorations. So
I can do it now. Whip one up in a minute. I'm done.
See, y'all can do that. You and my sister, y'all can do that, crochet and stuff. I said, I'm gonna leave that to y'all. If I need something crochet, I might have to pay some money to get it crocheted. If I want a blanket to put on the end of my bed, I might have to get it crocheted.
Didn't I do a blanket for you?
No.
I didn't do that blanket. I wonder who did I make that blanket for? I put a little sheep in the middle of
wasn't me.
I know who. No, that wasn't you. That was it was a kid's blanket for a twin bed.
See, I like stuff like that. My old sister could do stuff like that too, but she's no longer here. God rest her soul. Anyway. Okay. But any last thing you want to say to our audience? Well,
what can you say to encourage someone who, may not be at where you are right now of how to coordinate?
Well, if you start off like I did, I started off. I didn't give up. I could have just threw in the towel, but I didn't. So, whatever your hands find to do, do it. Do it as unto the Lord, because that's what I do it as, unto the Lord. And as like they say, practice make perfect. If you start something, don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Don't lose faith. Just know that you keep practicing. You keep at it. You can always achieve what you keep at.
All right. Okay, so there you have it, audience, and our time is gone. So we're going to see you next week at 5:30. And my partner Tisha isn't here today, but she, like I said, you will see her on the Couch Conversation or the Team Talk. But she's just going to be here today. Miss you, Tisha. Okay. All right. Yes. Bye. Tune in next week.
All right. Keep your head up.
Now you gotta tell me where that button is.
Okay. So to end it right there.